Hey y'all, hope you are ready for more cyberpunkery, because that's all I'm doing for now. It is good to have you back and to once again be streaming. It has been a heck of a week already. That was a heck of a week Monday, to be honest. Hey Seda, welcome back, and I see you brought yourself some lewd lamb emotes as well. Fantastic. It's almost like she's here, being weird. So, I did a little bit of admin, well, actually a good bit of admin, after game Monday, Tuesday. Uh, so things are a little bit different, but it's nothing major, not like last time where I had to redo basically 2 strains worth of material. But I am getting ahead of myself. Of course, it is your guy Yagua here bringing you the fluff, and you are all, of course, welcome back to the fluff pile, my darlings and dear hearts. So, today we are going to be doing some side missions. We are also going to be advancing the storyline a little by talking to Murder Daddy at the cafe. I've been on the fence about which side jobs to do and which side jobs to do off stream, because some of them are just basic. Let me actually go ahead and rock you on over to the game stream. That's right, that doesn't move until I click the thing and then transition. In fact, a lot of the Cyber Psycho sightings, while I enjoy doing them because the story behind each and every one of them is different and sad and beautiful, and sad, I'm a sucker for that shit. As far as content, as far as the combat itself, the fighting, the play out, most of them are the same. Run up and get done up, or rabbit and cap it. You're going down or they're going down, in quick order. There are a couple of exceptions, including the one we are starting with tonight. I also went ahead and did the next in the beat on the Brat line, because it's really a short fight. Vista Del Rey's beat on the Brat is quick and easy, but it is where I got this sweet pimpin' car from. The essential on it is that the guy, put away, the guy you fight is a Valentino whose wife or girlfriend, Michaela, is like super big pregnant, about to pop any moment now. He needs some quick cash to support his family, and so he chromes up and starts doing fights. She's pissed because he could just get a regular job or just get jobs with Latinos for that matter, but instead he risks all of his money on the street fights. And what's over is he's got this super custom, worked on it himself Valentino classic car, which is a Alvarado V4 FC 580. It's actually really responsive due to its dual front axles, and that does still track. Like, it drives well. It's gorgeous. It's gold. It is everything I would want in a car if I didn't work in auto insurance. Now, when you do his fight, you got a couple of options after you win. You can either take the car and take the money and leave him with nothing, or you can take the car, leave him the cash, take the cash, leave him the car, or leave him all. I never leave him everything because he's a dumb asshole. And as much as his heart is in the right place, his head's up his butt. So I always take the car from him because he doesn't need to be driving this. He needs himself a mom van. And that is what he eventually ends up getting. That's what I'm talking about, is like the story behind it. It was all done in like not even 5 minutes. Working in insurance is the worst. Reach, Cider Elf. But the whole thing is done in like 5 minutes. It's not even close. If he puts you down, you need to like not go in there with a body of one. But the story behind it's very cute, very sweet. You get a sweet ride out of it. It's basically if an Iconic were a car. But it it wasn't entertaining. It took longer to drive there, is what it does. Cider Elf rules. What is the first Cider Elf rule? Is it more cider? Or is it don't talk about Cider Elf? Did a couple of Cyber Psycho fights. This one I kept because this one is freaking nice. Phantom of Night City. In fact, I re-equipped Satori, which I originally had dropped because I put in a mod. It's just a dumb movie reference. Yes. All movie references are dumb movie references. But I put in a mod that makes knife throwing less shit. I'm not gonna say it makes it good, it just makes it less shit. I put a point into cool, I've got aerial takedowns with Hidden Dragon, and then I've got Dagger Dealer, which replaces your block on Dagger, which kinda sucks. I think you get instant block, like if you time it perfect, you might still be able to block, I'm not sure. But otherwise it replaces it with throwing the knife. Now, in base, in vanilla, you throw your knife, it sticks into the enemy, and you don't get it back. Or it misses, and you don't get it back. On top of that, sometimes the knife doesn't land right, and it either glitches, or it bounces off, or something happens, and it should have been a perfect shot, but it wasn't. It did nothing. And that sucks. That sucks if it's going to cost you a knife each and every damn time. It is a quiet attack. It's not hit scan. That thing does have a velocity to it, and it does have drop to it. So it's not easy to aim at longer ranges, but it is now my stealth option, because the mod I picked up, you can either set it up to where you can retrieve the dagger, or you just throw unlimited daggers. And I didn't want to have to retrieve the dagger every single time, because that means re-equipping it every single time, and that's a pain in the ass. So I've got it set for the unlimited throws, and technically I can cheese it and just spam dagger throw over and over again. But I'm gonna limit myself to 3 tosses per target. If I don't hit him in 3, I no longer consider myself to have knives until that instance of combat is over. If I get him in 3, I've got 3 to shoot, throw at the next guy, I've got 3 to throw at the next guy, so on and so forth. If you follow me on that. That's just a personal rule to hold myself accountable. And it is my current stealth weapon option. It's my melee, it's my stealth. I've got 2 pistols for now. Actually, I got a bunch of pistols on me, but I have 2 equipped. I'm trying out the Unity. I'm trying out all the pistols, see how they are, because I don't really give many of them a good shot once I have an Overwatch, because the Overwatch hits, aside from the Bruya, the Overwatch hits the hardest, and the Bruya is a tech pistol. It hits hard because you charge it. However, the Unity's still good. It's middle of the road. So I'm going to give it a try. And then this is probably my new favorite overall, because the Omaha is a tech pistol that triple taps when it fires, and it splits the shot into like 5 shots. It's a very tight shotgun grouping, and a very tight shotgun grouping that also blows through barriers is very nice. Each individual shot doesn't do much damage, but if you notice, 160 DPS is comparable to any other pistol I've got. 145 on the Overture, 133 on the Purple Nua, the Chow, which I keep wanting to say Chad because of the way that looks. I'm going to call it the Chad. This absolute Chad of a pistol is, 108 DPS. The Tiny Dick, Liberty, is 121. This is probably the most powerful pistol I've got. Now, granted, that's also, I've got 3 crunch mods in it, so 18% damage buff, but that is my new go-to, especially since I've got a pistol thing that regenerates a fraction of my health whenever I hit someone with a charged shot. So hitting somebody with a triple tap charge shot is very fun. What's the legendary? That is a standard legendary, or standard revolver legendary grade. I picked it up at the site of an NCPD scanner mission that I got attacked at off camera. I did not complete the mission, but it was sitting on a barrel next to the loot to complete the mission, so I picked it up and walked away. It's been my Overture for the past couple sessions. It's pretty damn powerful. 119 98 to 119 is damn nice. And it's got, I think it's got all 4R, all 4R crunches, so it's got plus 24. That's just absurd, really. But we are going to be going into, without further delay, one of the best Cyber Psycho sightings. I'm trying to get the other one, but I think it's a matter of street cred to unlock it. But Phantom of Night City is great. Basically, there's this ninja going around icing tiger claws. This is actually a little bit different than before. Normally he has... Oh, damn. Ooh. Did I leave him alive? I left him alive, good. So he just wrecked my shit, and if I didn't have an upgraded Sandvestin, I would have been down. I got a couple of lucky blocks in. But normally when you show up, I must have triggered it early driving in, but he drops down out of nowhere, ices that guy, scoops over, ices that guy, and moves on. And there's a couple more tiger claws further down. I think he spotted me earlier and triggered early. But he's just going around zeroing Tiggies, which he drops an orange katana. Fuck yes. Noriko Akuhara was in an op with the new boss today. His skills have a lot to be desired compared to Soda's virtuosity. Job wasn't clean at all. It took a couple cuts to finish off some of the 6th Streeters. Painful to watch. Julia Lee. Why didn't you help him? I know you could have finished him off before he even managed to draw his blade. Akahara. I wanted to give him a chance to prove himself. Lee. Maybe it's good you got some practice. Soda always made that top priority. Akahara. Yeah, but he ruined the shirt you gave me. Besides, I really don't feel any kinship to him. Lee. Don't worry. You'll get a new shirt for our new life away from this failing gang. Akahara. I think a new shirt will be easier to come by than a new life, but I guess we'll see. Sure hope I'm wrong, though ever since I started working on my Zen, my insights have been much, much stronger. So, dude's been practicing his Zen, and he and a gal he knows are trying to get out of the tiger claws, because this branch is pretty terrible. Archive conversation between Misaki Osawa and Taki Kazo. Kazo, I was collecting goods from the drop spot, and I think someone's out to ambush us. Osawa. Only the supplier and us know about that spot. He doesn't look the type to set us up for an ambush, so get a grip. Kazo, I don't know. I have this feeling like someone's watching me, like something bad is gonna happen. When I stood in the dark tunnel, I had this sudden feeling like someone was right there behind me. Osawa, it was your head. You probably just heard footsteps echoing from some scary shadows. Look, I get it. I'd be nervous too if I thought our spot had been compromised. Kazo. I checked and all I saw was Norio standing behind me. Didn't say anything, he just looked. And it was like he vanished into thin air. Probably related to the fact that he can drop a fucking flashbang. Purple crowbar, cute. Tiger Claw Sandvestin. Restore 35% stamina upon defeat. Nice. Couple of nice little motorcycles you don't get to keep, but... Another murdered Tiger Claw. Well, downed Tiger Claw. I can't really say it's murdered. Archive conversation between Akuhara and Dr. Colin Thevenaz. Akahara. Hey, those pills you sent me stopped working, but don't worry, I found another way to deal with everything. I found my Zen, and now all those tragedies are like water under the bridge in my garden of peace. Dr. Hardname. What about the blackouts? Gaps in memory? You're not sounding much better. Actually, you sound a bit worse. Akahara. No, it was memory loss. I've freed my consciousness now. While then I was some shut off, not present. I had to test our people, but they had stopped being present as well. They can't sense the killing, the murderous intentions in the air. Dr. Hardname. What sort of test, and why is there blood on the Dokuga? What's going on? Akahara. I read about the Saki test. Saki test. Gotta put an extra emphasis on that because of the two Ks. I wanted to see if Soda and Julia's deaths could have been avoided. Oh, wow. Okay, and what's this test? Did everyone pass? Akahara, you have to sense your approaching doom and react accordingly. Unfortunately, none of them have passed the test so far, so I think they found the cause for all of my I think I found the cause for all my suffering, but there's still hope, and I will continue my test. So, you killed people from your own gang? Norio, put the books down and start taking some meds. No shit, buddy. So that's even sadder. His girlfriend and his, sounds like gang boss ended up getting iced. And he's testing them to try and see if there was a way to avoid that. Because he's cyberpsychotic and zen at the same time. Does make for a heck of a nice finisher, I will say. Let's see here. Another archived conversation. Osawa and Chiba. Osawa. Someone zeroed Kazo yesterday. First that accident with Julia, now this. Chiba. It all started when our boss Soda was killed. Think they're picking us off one by one? Osawa. If they are, it's probably by a trained hand. Taki's head was lopped clean off with a single slice. No spirit could do that, nor a dime a dozen street punk with a chipped second-hand katana. Chiba, so what are you suggesting? One of ours did it? Ozawa. Taki mentioned an ambush, swore someone was hiding in a tunnel, watching him like a ghost. I told him it was all in his head. Chiba. God damn it, and speaking of, where's Norio been lately? Don't think he was at Julia's funeral, said it was an attack, said he doesn't believe that it was an accident. Osawa. I don't know, last time I saw him, he said he had to meet with, Yagyu Tamiya no Kami on a spring day among the cherry blossoms. Maybe the poor guy snapped. Yeah, that's some poor guy snapped shit. I mean, he had a real shock, lost two people he cared about most at once. Chiba. No, he did not go to any cherry blossom garden. Those are some old samurai legends he tried to give us recently. He said I should read them and think about what they really mean. He said it was a matter of life or death. That he senses the Saki. Maybe he has gone off in the head. Yeah, so guy close to I'm sorry, had to drink. How many orange katanas do you have now? I think that's actually the first orange katana, but I do have Black Unicorn, which I think counts as an iconic, and Sartori, which is an iconic, but is only purple at the moment. I'm leveling it up to orange as soon as I get to, I think it's 16 in tech. But guy was chromed up pretty heavily. He was obviously vested in speedwear. I think he had optical camo and some sort of flashbang special effect. Yeah, iconics don't drop as auto drop as orange. No, a lot of them drop as blue, which sucks. But he was close to the line anyway, and already seeking treatment, but just didn't get it together in time. Yeah, this is where I fought him last time. And he puts down a lot of these guys. I mean, just as quick as, you know, that. But he he has a break because he loses his family. His girl and his boss, the two people who matter most to him. And just... not only does he snap, but he snaps in a very fatalistic and ideologically driven way. It's not just people go crazy and start frothing and, start killing motherfuckers. No, people break, and they break individually along their own personality lines, which is amazing. It's well written. It's also terrifying. What? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got you now,
Let me go. I won't tell anyone.
And I'm on the third one, otherwise that would have been embarrassing having to run up and shoot him in the head. Okay. And that's, kind of the theme for the Cyber Psycho sightings, is that I cleared up, where one of them was another soldier with PTSD. Actually, I prefer PTS. A lot of people are trying to remove the D from PTSD to destigmatize it because it's not a disorder. It's actually how your brain do. And I agree with that. But... and he basically fell back into his memories. And then another one was a former veteran, a Marine. Again, the veterans are a common theme because they have a lot of chrome to begin with, and a lot of military-grade chrome at that, which they were left to keep for some fucking reason. But he was looking for his daughter, and his daughter had been picked up by the Tiger Claws and turned into a joy toy, a doll, and she died in the process. And he started hunting down Tiger Claws, and unfortunately got caught up in the hunt and started taking down people on a pier. Got a message, Gina. Reggie! Noria's alive, managed to not give into the air of murder. An air of murder, or saki, as Fromm calls it in his book Zen Buddhism and Psychoanalysis. The old samurai masters were uncanny in their skill at sensing incoming danger. And clearly, this ability didn't pass down to the Tiger Claws. I mean, they're shitty street punks who aren't even Yakuza material. A price to be paid dearly for. Some folks, like Norio, need to know the cause behind everything. He searched high and low for Julia's killers until he found them. At least he didn't die from lingering doubts. Or from you. Damn right. Professional, yo. What was I saying? But yeah, and then another of the Cyber Psychos I did was just... it was actually the actress behind one of the more popular reality TV shows, Whore of Watson. She had been bounced to a ward for... basically, it sounded like a union argument, matter of pay, and she got bounced and replaced with her twin on the show, and she went to the set and tore it apart, took out her own twin in the process, because she thought she was in the show, when it was just it was a poorly scripted reality TV show. It wasn't real, but in her psychosis, it had become real for her, which is terrifying. The themes of being trapped in your own head and in your own world are pretty common amongst cyberpsychosis, and it feels bad, man. All of that is ugly. But the combat itself, I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing major. And as such, really, most of it is just going through and stabbing the right people. Usually it ends up pretty quick. Sandy duration by 3 seconds. Crit by 20%. Store 35% stamina. Crit chance by 10. Chance by 10, damage by 20, damage by 20. I'm actually gonna not use the Tiger Paw for now. But that one's cool because it's a ninja fight. That's why I grabbed my sword. Let's see here. What do we got here? Find every fucking time. Come on. There. Cheesy Pete's. Let's just do a couple missions on our way to talk to Murder Daddy. But there are, like I said, there are a couple of Cyber Psychos for what's basically just mini-boss training. There are a couple that are freaking amazing. One, Blood Ritual. Oh my god. Like, Maelstrom I mentioned has an unusual percentage of Cyber Psycho showings because of the fact that they're all chromers. But Blood Ritual is... oh god, it's fucking terrifying. It is some high concept art right there. Okay. And this one has... I believe it's a... job. That's not what I wanted. Go away. Yep. Let's see here. Agent Saboteur, upload a virus into Empathy subnet location Empathy. Meet Adam Ibrahimovic and Larry Fangorn. Adam's the bad guy and Larry's our client. Once upon a time, two friends opened a club called Empathy, and things got off the ground pretty quickly. The eddies poured in, and popularity surged. They were surrounded by hordes of young ladies, and one question at the back of their minds. Who's got their hand in whose pocket? Adam or Larry? Blame fell on our innocent, naive Larry. What does Adam do? He changes the club's access codes, made a few shady deals, and hired animals as bouncers. If you were Larry, wouldn't you be pissed? Here's what you're gonna do, though. You'll break into Empathy, upload the attached virus to the net, and bring the club's operations to a standstill. Empathy won't budge an inch until Adam welcomes his old pal Larry back with open arms. Sounds like a breeze, right? Just keep things quiet, no witnesses, and everyone will be happy. So this is one of those no fuck-ups missions.
What you looking for? Hardcore BD? Maybe something softer?
Not so fast, little lady.
No?
No weapons allowed. We're running a civilized operation.
Yeah, animals are running a civilized operation.
Watch out!
Deposit weapons.
See? Wasn't so hard.
Fuck you, I've got a rocket launcher in my arm.
Don't let those pricks twist your arm.
Okay, avoid getting into combat.
For me, just...
Hey!
It's for horses. Where is... okay, so...
That's not nice, is it?
No, it's not. Deal with it.
You tell me.
Excuse me, I'm trying to be a saboteur here. I don't have time for nice. Oop. At least he's wearing his mask, and they're maintaining social distancing. That does me no good. How do I get in there? So it looks like that guy's gonna try and spot me. Oh, he will do it very poorly. Gotcha.
Hey, how the fuck you get this stuff?
Okay. Wow. Let's try that again. Yes, I'm safe scumming. Deal with it. I did not expect somebody to resist my bot of 8, but, well, it's an animal, so I should have known better. Okay.
What you looking for? Hardcore BD?
Can't even access
Not
it
so
until,
fast.
yeah, not so fast, little lady.
No weapons
There we
allowed.
go.
We're running a civilized operation.
Closet weapons.
See? Wasn't so hard.
No, it wasn't.
Welcome to empathy.
Let's see here. Obviously not getting past that guy. Doesn't look like there's a vent up.
Hey, wait!
No, I will not wait.
For me, just...
Still think... Now this is where having a top-end hacker is fun, because it doesn't count as combat if you hack them into oblivion and they drop before they even spot that they're being attacked. In fact, very specifically, that's a key advantage of it. Break line of sight. Open door. Okay. I don't have enough blue? By 2? Okay, well, let's see here. I can break that. What? Just broke a thing. Oh, don't need to change Berserk. That not get me a thing? Oh, that's drop. That explains it. Okay, well, break that. Break electrical round. I just dropped a couple things, but let's go ahead and make us a new knife. That's not a knife. Actually, it is a knife. Equip it. Install the malware. I mean, I probably could have installed the malware without putting him down, but that was also just fun, so whatever. Pick up a Sidewinder. And then just casually stroll out like nothing happened. No idea what you're talking about, buddy. You're bad at your job. That's what it was. Now, if you'll excuse me,
This is
I need to casually walk on out. Nothing happened.
Don't let those pricks.
Howdy.
Welcome. Please go right ahead.
Okay.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Damn right,
Get
Dino.
in, install what you need, get out like it ain't no thing. Gig is closed.
That guy wasn't even killed by the knife. That was a non-lethal knife to the thrown knife to the back. So I mean, you're welcome, random punk. Okay, re-equip my shooties. And then collect my thing from the drop point, which is... Check the nearest drop point for my bonus. Really want to go back in there and just drop all those animals. I'm not a fan of the animals. They're probably my third most hated gang next to Maelstrom and, of course, like a good neighbor, Scavs, who shouldn't really count as gang or people. Let's just leave the car in the middle of the road because we are like that. And collect the rewards. What we get? 5 grand. Nice. A level up. Good amount of street cred. Just 5k? I'm not going to complain about 5k. Let's see. Get them reflexes up. Was I working on something in reflexes? Yes, I was. Moving while wielding a blade increases armor by 30%. That's handy. Wow. My moderator deleted... Auto-mod deleted 12 messages from Cider Elf. Please refrain from spamming caps. Oh yeah, I've got cap spam on. Sorry, bro. I do apologize. I know you're normally not a problem. But there are those people who want to imitate Billy Mays. Let's pick up this job and then go talk to Murder Daddy, because this one is close, but it's gonna be not as close as Diner. This thing handles really well, it just does not turn the best because it's a land yacht. It's got a wide turn radius, but it stays on the road really well. I completely missed that. Fuck your car. Fuck your lamppost. And... honestly, for what good it does, I should... or for what little it matters, I should probably honestly make you a mod. Say what little it matters, because there's only ever like a couple of people at a time chatting. Not that that's an issue. People can lurk all they want, people can chat all they want, people can watch other streamers all they want. I'm gonna keep doing my thing and trying to knock people off into the river, I guess. A big part of control in this game for keeping your vehicle under control is just not accelerating while turning. It don't work out well. Let's see here. Second. That do the thing? Oh wait, it's a slash command. Fuck it, whatever. Figure it out later. I'll do it off stream, because that is probably not entertaining. Where the hell is the afterlife? I mean, I just tried to find it. Wow, that was not even close, smart targeting. Probably for the best, I guess, but... Oh, I was literally a street off. This is one of the few times that I will take or a few times you get the chance to take a gig without a fixer, and it's one of the few times that I do. Oh, yeah. Some quick conversation.
Chula might earned a spot on the menu here.
The chulo bowl with the bun? Yeah, sorry to hear.
Remember his drink? The recipe?
Vodka on the rocks, lime juice, and ginger beer.
Splash of love.
That's right. And the drink's name.
A Jackie Wells.
Right. Well, the first Jackie Wells is on me.
Giggity.
Thanks, Claire.
No problem. Just holler if you need anything.
There's great people.
Hey, interested in some work?
Doing what?
A business opportunity. Cargo transport. Get from A to B, quick and quiet. Interested?
You ought to run this by a fixer first.
Fuck the middleman. They're cash drained.
Attitude like that won't get you far in this line of work.
I don't need a consultant. I need a transporter. Will you do it or not?
Rogue ain't here to see me say
I'm
yes.
listening.
It's simple. You go to the Kabuki waterfront, collect the package, give me a call, then I tell you how to deliver it. Very straightforward.
Very straightforward.
Everything except my pay.
Don't worry, there's a bonus in it for you. Imported and duty-free.
Duty-free and detail-free.
Yes, but altogether fair. It's a simple job, generously compensated.
I mean, I worked with Kirk on the off chance I got to see him die, so I've worked with worse.
Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Good. I knew we'd find it.
And again, your name is Dennis, not Kirk.
Head to the
Slightly
Kabuki
better.
waterfront, then search for a fridge with the words "No
Stop
future."
blowing that shit in my face, homie.
Once you locate it, collect what you find inside, then call me for further instructions.
Till then, I guess.
Did it pop up and tell you that you're a mod now? He is not here. Okay. Ah, excellent. It did not pop up a damn thing for me, which I would think that it would have told me, oh, by the way, this person's actually been modded. But no, whatever. So let's not go to Kabuki Slums, because it's way over yonder. There's a couple of jobs to do between then and now. I believe that's the correct one. Let's just walk there. It's not far at all. Nice leisurely sprint. Hello, Murder Daddy.
Sit.
Dude, I was just doing
You
that.
do not look so bad. Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
I saw the future. You wouldn't if I hadn't have picked up that stim.
Why'd you help me anyway?
I needed you to leave. That hasn't changed.
What's it you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn. What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate.
I mean, I did end up snapping another
She
plank
knows
onto my
how to
table, so I've got my
Been
light
thinking
stick
I
up
ought to
here.
have a word with her
I'll
myself.
throw a picture
promised
into
to help me
the
get
fluff
rid of the
pile
chip.
later.
I would not count on that. She's
It's a little
likely
crowded, but
very
also still has
far
some
away.
space.
Just answered your own question about where Evelyn is. Long gone.
Why do you believe she could help you remove the chip? Does a corporation help her?
Don't think so, no.
Can you expand?
Don't matter how much perfume a corpo sprays on mornings. By lunch, that's replaced by the stench of skullduggery. Only thing I caught from Evelyn was determination.
And I too stink of skullduggery.
Nope. You're starting to stink. Period. Is that all? Really should be going.
Wait.
Okay, Murder
Yorinobu
Daddy.
Arasaka must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice? In Night City?
I seek revenge, much more feasible here. I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu to his knees. The only thing I need is proof.
Goro have
You
gorilla
think
arms?
They'll trust the word of a merc?
I think Goro's got gorilla
I
arms.
have nothing better now. Also, I know no one here. And I am a fugitive. I am hunted.
I don't know. You don't have a bounty.
So what, we stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer? That he murdered Saburo?
We'll get the hearing before reasonable people in a neutral location. Certain procedures will be used to establish the truth.
A lie detector? Forget it.
In that case, another option. You are dying. You do not know how to save yourself. A chip, the relic, is a culprit. Technology made by Arasaka. Technology they alone know. This corporation
I
can
keep
save you as easily
bouncing
as
between
it
his
can make you
voice,
disappear.
his accent is
It
racist and his
merely
accent is
about
accurate.
Getting the right people on your side.
Probably not my call to make.
Politics.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Prepped for the heist thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
I also read
Untrue. He's a pawn.
Saburo's,
I was thinking of one much more powerful.
diary.
Besides, Anders Hellman escaped to Arasaka, betrayed it.
Audio for the TV is off.
Fucking Saka scums everywhere.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody except you wants to watch that shit about that corpo cunt.
What did you say?
The number of times they drop the C on
You
here,
heard me.
Let it go, Takamura.
I really... I know
one of these guys are
America
fucking
has a
sense.
particularly strong hang-up about that term, but... I mean, A, American, so yeah, I have that hang-up, and B, that was obviously not used as it frequently is, as a term of endearment or punctuation. He was straight up insulting the woman. And she's an idiot,
Tom's
but still.
all right. Not afraid to speak his mind, that's all.
He reminds me of my father. He also worked in a kitchen all his life.
Last thing we want to do is draw attention.
I'm sorry. A stupid reflex.
Thanks for the offer. Need to think about it. Get back to you.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Someone other than Arasaka specialist? There's no one. No alternative.
Actually, we just talked about some. Anders Hellman. He invented the relic. If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking another fight with Arasaka, so be it.
Hellman defected from the company. I myself spent many days looking for him. He... What's the
How does it
expression?
look on the screen, by the way?
Dropped off the
Because
face
it should
of
be at a 720p aspect ratio that's like 16:9, like my widescreen. It looks good to me.
Somebody's been busy the last few days.
I don't know how it looks
I
to you
will not
guys.
sit and do nothing when there is information to be
Trying
found.
out new settings and
Things
whatnot.
to prepare.
Your job, basically.
It was my job.
Why are you looking for Hellman?
He was the one to alert Saburo-san to Yorinobu's schemes. He knew both of them well and could be an important witness.
Corporal rats squeal when hanging by their tails.
For several days, I collected the information. All leads point to one place. The club called the Afterlife. I
So you're
was
watching it
quickly
on ultra wide
dismissed
also.
by the queen of fixers there, Rogue.
Mean to say you worked for Saburo, yet got no idea how to talk to the high and mighty.
She wished to have nothing to do with the man accused of murdering Saburo Arasaka.
Rogue's well informed. Gets wind of most things that happen in the city. Might be worth asking her about Hellman.
I wish you luck. The woman is choosy, expensive, and rude.
With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
If she could not help you before, she will not manage.
We get onto
now.
Evelyn's path, we're doing all
Honor
that shit
among
in one
thieves.
go because
Never
I don't
heard
want
of
to
it.
stretch that
Yes,
out over
I thought it
longer.
ironic. Thieves have none. There's just honor, I believe.
Yorinobu Arasaka degree, I'm sure.
The Parker woman will not help you. Were I you, I would think about a plan B.
Plan B is Hellman. And his mayonnaise
I
company.
cannot stay here any longer. Do what you want. Look for Parker, Hellman, whoever. I must see some friends. Call in some favors. When
You
my
have no
people in
friends.
Arasaka are ready to listen, I will call you.
Till then, I guess.
If by some miracle you find Hellman, please notify me. He and I have unfinished business.
It's finished, dude. You're no longer Arasaka. It doesn't matter.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine and the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
You know, you've got some nerve. First you're out to kill me, now you want to be my pal and make like nothing happened?
You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me.
Yeah, but it's fun.
What do you want?
And I've processed some shit.
Also, you got your
changed
nails
my
did.
mind. Don't want
Never
you
noticed
dead
that.
anymore.
I mean, only on one
Fuck
hand,
yourself,
but
dick wipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head. Wrestling with your thoughts, memories. Think we're even.
I mean,
And I've taken a step back, looked at things. Think we might be able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
Why should I trust you? Remind me again?
Trust me, don't trust me. I don't give a fuck. It's the least of our worries, anyway.
at least Johnny Boy's honest.
You are the ghost
Correct.
of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you've had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
So you fucking
So it
know
looks
Rogue.
squishy to you like
What
in
would I
the
say?
rock concert scene?
I got a talking brain tumor claims it's her old friend Johnny?
Trust me, Rogue's heard dumber shit than that. Way back when you weren't even an itch.
Now are you
Daddy's
full screening
balls.
or window mode?
Don't need convincing. Seen your memories. Gross.
Oh, the nails. Ah,
Rogue
I did not
will
notice that
dance
in,
any
nail,
tune I play.
in that
Just
scene.
get us to the afterlife.
I suppose if I were a ghost, I wouldn't have, you know, any sort of tread on my boots either.
There is no us.
I do get not trusting... Well, first of all, you left a perfectly good pizza there. I do get not trusting him at first, but, I mean... I'm probably the only person who would warm up to it a lot faster, just because... You ain't got many options. I am deeply concerned by a cop shooting a bunch of people and saying, "Ooh, I needed that." But, I mean, that's probably just because I've seen Seattle PD. I mean, that's some unbalanced shit right there. That's crazy.
Yeah? Where am I
Kind of
gonna
person
find
who would just kill somebody who's laying there unconscious, bleeding out,
that? Yeah.
possibly while still on fire.
No problem. No problem. You know what? I can't talk right now. I'm on duty. I don't know. I'll call you.
Window? Did I miss something in the window of Tom's Diner? Oh, full screen or windowed. Right, okay. Yeah, because if it's windowed, it should default to a view that would not look terrible for you. Let me double check that my settings for video, well, that's as it should be. Let me check for OBS. Maybe output decided to be dicky on me. Yep, it jumped down to 720 by 1280. Fantastic. Okay. So that's not going to fix unless I end the stream. Yeah, it was on like 19-ish and 720. Or 14-ish and 720. Sorry about that. Not cool of you, game. Oh, but I see. I spy with my little eye, shoving a hobo aside.
Hey, look. Would you look at that? You see it too, right?
Either gone completely whacked or I'm having a mystical moment.
What's that chick's name? The one with the hair?
Misty?
On with the hair.
More likely a neuron misfire for Victor to check out. Or maybe ask them both.
It dropped into... Oh, that's chat settings. That's the wrong cog. Uh, 1280 by 720 is what you guys are seeing. Shouldn't have much blur when I move fast. No more than me, at least. But that might be... I think that's not a wide enough aspect ratio. Let's see here what jobs we got. Talk to Victor, talk to... And let's actually check out that tarot card while we're at it. Let's go this way because we can. Yeah, the whole ultra-wide screen aspect ratio is fucky to begin with, to be honest. It's not the easiest, because not a lot of things are optimized for it, plain and simple. But it's also kind of obnoxious because it's a different aspect ratio to try and output. Found the world. Free sniper rifle, not gonna complain. Solo's manual by Morgan Blackhand, I think I already have. Trying to make it so black bars show up above and below. I don't know if above and below would be right, or if... Oh no, yeah, I think above and below would probably... I'm not sure. I got no damn clue. And I know I can't adjust the aspect ratio in stream. I gotta end the stream and then pick back up, which I'm trying to avoid doing.
Saw a weird image out on the street. Seems like your line of work.
What'd it look like?
Grabbed a scan, take a look.
Tarot. Major Arcanum. What you saw was a sign from a higher power.
Be a little easier if this higher power learned to be direct.
Well, the world is a maze of illusions. It's not easy for the light to shine into the
Yeah,
prism
I'm
of our
not trying.
earthly
I'm not gonna
existence.
end the stream and then pick it back
So,
up.
what
I'll
do I do
mess with
a
it and
sign
try again later.
I can't understand from a power I know nothing about.
I'd start by looking for more of them. The tarot describes a road, so go down it.
Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with what I find.
Look for more images. They must have some connection to the place where you find them. Think about what you see. You ask me? They've been sent to help you find the truth.
Finding the truth is pretty far down on my list at the moment.
A difficult time is coming when you'll have to choose which road to take. Then, you'll understand.
Dunno.
Come on back when you've found more. I'll help you decipher what you've seen.
So there are certain ends that are not sure if they're locked off or not sure why it's popping up messages in Discord again. Because it's supposed to literally not do that at all on my computer to begin with, but yeah, that is squishy. Do appreciate that. I think it's just adjusting that aspect ratio. But I'm not sure if it's certain endings are locked off or just not as clear. It just leaves his freaking Chad laying around each and every time. Whatever. Free pistol. But it's important to go for all of those tarot cards so you can understand sort of what you're looking at for an outcome.
Listen, don't laugh, but been seeing some weird shit around town. Like murals or something. But no, they're not real.
Just a Kuroshi blip. Could take a look.
No. No, images are too complex for a blip. It's like they're symbols.
That case is the biochip. Brain can't handle the data overload. Either that, or it's reached the cortex.
Can you do anything?
Nope. Better find a way to get rid of that chip.
Well, tried talking to both of them. I'm gonna see if I got enough street cred to get top end eyes. There we go.
Thinking about
He's the only one who sells
chrome.
the top deck
Got any
eyes.
new
In fact, he's the
toys?
only one I think who sells anything
Have a
other
look.
than basic. Nope. Actually, no, he doesn't have the top end. Interesting. So you're not going to follow Automatic Love because it's incredibly sad. We will set up to specifically do that. Intentionally. There's another card to grab on the way. I thought there should be epic eyes. I mean, follows the pattern, or legendary, orange ones. Be stupid if there weren't in my book, but... Some mods only, somewhere only goes up to purple. You're gonna have a rating system, and you're gonna have most of your stuff go to the top deck of that. Have all of it do it? That's just stupid it doesn't. The sun. I think probably the biggest crime about the Fool on the Hill mission line is that they don't actually make this tarot deck IRL. And it really kind of bugs me. I absolutely want a Cyberpunk tarot deck. I already have a Shadowrun tarot.
As you know, Kabuki's got a new fixer from the USSR. Been running some major biz in NC for a few weeks now. Not sure what exactly, but we're gonna find out. You need to collect his data shard. It's got everything. More on our comrade and the gig in the attachment.
So, there is a hilarious way to cheese this one. Let's see here. This is, of course, an extension of Coming to America, where we chipped the guy's car. Objective, steal Mikhail Akulov's data shard. Location, the Raito. Some loose-lipped bar-hopping Arasaka suits have let out word that some big deal's going down with the commies. Which, yeah, the USSR is still around, like it is in most cyberpunk settings. Seems it wasn't just talk for a pissing contest with the rival corpos either. The Mikhail Akulov arrived in Night City a while ago, the one from the car with the tracker, a top-class Soviet fixer. My client wants Akulov's data shard, supposedly containing extremely valuable intel on talks with the Japanese. Go to the hotel where he's staying and swipe the data shard out from under his nose. As if it needs to be said, he'll be under heavy protection, and remember, I'll pay extra if you get out without a trace. Call me when the work is done. So... you can do this one straight. Or I can show you how to cheese it, but it requires going to a Ripper and buying new legs, putting them in. Because the short answer is... that. Just the fire escape. In fact, let me go ahead and quick save and see if the fire escape has been modified to be a more viable option. Not with that jump. Come on, damn it. Really? Alright. Nope, I think you need a double jump just to get up there. But there are a couple of points where it's blocked. Let me see if there's a better angle on it. By something where you've got to sort of double jump once out and then when in midair jump up and then grab the rail above it. We can climb this entire fire escape all the way up to the top and come at it from the back. It's a great way to get past all of the security. However, it also glitches because the job is to gain access to the elevator next, and it doesn't pick up on that if you do it that way. So you go through, you grab the data shard, you loot the place, do whatever, and then you get into the elevator, ride it down to the bottom, to then have to ride it up to the top. Quite funny.
Customer just walked in. Gotta go. Apologies, ma'am.
Special delivery for Mr. Mikhail Akolov. What floor am I punching?
Apologies, ma'am, but I can't reveal any details about our clients with strangers.
I've been brought to provide, special services for Mr. Akolov.
Akolov, you dirty dog. Hard man to satisfy. One sec. I'll just let Mr. Akolov know you're coming.
Hey, what's the rush? It's supposed to be a surprise. Present from a favorite client.
Well, you know the drill. You want to do biz, you gotta cough up.
Here. So where's he at?
Easiest way.
Penthouse. Private elevator goes direct, but you don't have clearance. Take the normal elevator, then the stairs, and knock. Number 1003. If I find out you're messing around up there, your face never gets through the front door again.
It locks after the end of the mission anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you're careful, you can also... There are a couple of ways to get it. You can, like, distract him and grab the keycard off the desk. I've never pretended to be a prostitute before, but that was fun. Enjoy your lurk cider. Now, this one's a bit tricky-dicky because his security's pretty tight, despite the fact that there's only 2 of them. Him and his guard. Other options are to buy a room on this floor, or swipe the key card. This is a terrible design for security purposes.
Миш, хватит. Это вопрос государственной безопасности.
Может, бросимся и просто останемся здесь? Мне нравится этот город. Втирается в доверие и обирает их до нитки.
Миш, что ты несешь? Мы еще даже не закончили с переговорами.
Как скажешь, милая. Я просто пошутил.
Пошутил и будет. Ну что опять? Сыкло, сыкло. У тебя с носа потекло. Блять. Бля, во я пересрала.
Ah. Knife hucking is so much fun. And no alarms raised, so... as I'm careful, pop the other cameras. I believe we're on the floor above, for that matter. I think we're all clear on this floor. That worked out great. Oop. Not come at her from that angle. Still feel terrible, weak, and anxious. I consulted the Ripper Doc specialist you recommended and told me that my body is overloaded. He says if I don't find organic substitutes for some of my cyberware, I might suffer a heart attack. Xavier's anxious himself. He doesn't understand Soviet technology. You'll see Sergei now. He will not whimper at the sight of bio readings a little above normal. Use your strength. Remember, you have been given permission to take full advantage. Enjoy it. Do not let nerves take control of you. Simply take stronger sleeping pills. One more thing. Watch out for Mikhail. His biomon signatures show that his cortisol is elevated. And then archive. Of Maxim Potemkin, Mikhail, if you don't... Mikhail, you don't fuck around on these solo trips into the city, do you? You go off on your own and we all get fucked. At least take her with you, her hard name to pronounce, and quit cutting comms. Seriously, it's unprofessional. We don't give a shit who you talk about. Remember Demir in Istanbul? Exactly. He shut down his comms and see how he ended up. And let's take his... He had a Tonto, for that matter. Do I get to see that data shard? Technology... World... Other... Leaflets. Nope, not one I can read. Okay. Not gonna leave here just yet because there's still some loot. I'm pretty sure all the cameras are upstairs. Nothing good there. Not gonna just go around and pick up every single little thing. Come on, scan past. Normally I like turning y'all off because you're extra points that way, but not taking the chances, putting them down while I can. This is a really nice penthouse, as one would expect. More cash. You... Attempting to build... Okay. Let's just... Okay, so he is actually in talks with the Japanese. See a couple of options for sneaking around here if you're... a little less knife happy than I am, or suppressed weapon happy. Again, if you end up with a high-end hacker, this job becomes infinitely easier because you just frickin' pop him, take over the cameras, knock them out, and just casually walk around like nothing's happening. And what's on his personal computer? Same stuff. Duty guide to Night City. I think that's about all. There's not too awful much here, but there were a couple of neat things, and then get those tech ability points, why not? Said put away. Another penthouse access token, just in case you didn't pick up the other one. You don't want to yeet yourself off the side and hope for the best. Which, you know, even with 80% damage reduction from my legs and 80% damage reduction from my boots, that's still a losing proposition. But I am happy that I was able to successfully stun them with 2 knife throws to the back. They're gonna wake up not knowing what happened. Unless they look at the knives sticking in each other's backs. Then they might know. Now just casually walk away. Algina.
Shard is secured.
Nice work. Sending you the drop-off coordinates. Client will be waiting for you there.
I'm en route.
Pete, wait.
Yeah?
When you get there, no questions. Makes them real cranky.
Try my best.
And since we're dropping off a high-end data shard to some unknown person who would try and tackle a top-grade fixer, top-grade Soviet fixer, let's ride in style. Not at all subtle. I'm a good driver. I'm sorry, my mother's a what? Did I hit you? Must have. Fuck your liver. Your head. And heck your left nut. Here I am just trying to make a secretive drop-off, and those guys decided to just jump at me. Shameful kids these days. Just terrible.
This sort of gig, no hiccups? Quiet as a roach? Color me impressed. Contract closed, and thanks.
Yeah, so that was either the North Koreans or the Chinese. And got a bonus. Cool. However, let's just go ahead and take out some stress on these assholes. Sup? You know what? I'm not feeling the Unity. Let's drop it for now. Oh. It's in my car, of course. Yeah, that guy's probably down. Some heals off this. Because that's a charged shot, and it counts as hitting. Even though they're already down. Oh, hey May! Heyo, how you doing? How you been? I didn't have to do that, but honestly, the Tiger Claws have been earning it. They have really been earning it. Keeping on, keeping on. Yeah. It definitely feels like one of those months. Why would I go all the way across the street to go this way to go to this drop site here? Oh. Yeah, always.
Here. All yours.
Knew I saw good in you. God bless.
Remember, always throw some change to a veteran. They're the only things our country makes anymore. This seat cost me $1,100 to get 66, so I made $5,500 off of that overall. Good trade. Could have tried some quick skullduggery and sleight of hand stuff, but honestly, just easier that way. Let's actually keep the Omaha out, and let's switch over to... yeah, Don't have anything special to it. I think that's just an average katana, ultimately. Let's go ahead and actually move Satori to 0.1, and then the knife to 0.2. Now I've got good melee, I've got good silent takedown, and a nice backup melee. And I've got the Omaha for fuck you, that's why. Not doing automatic love right now. I'm literally gonna mentioned it earlier, but yeah, we're not doing Evelyn Parker's route until I feel as though we can get it all done in one session, because it's terrible. She gets done dirty in the worst way because she's a noir heroine. And not a particularly well-written one. I mean, well, no, okay. The writing was okay on it and all, but it just... The magician, yeah. Could have been a lot better. Could have just not gone the way the arc did, but it's the way it probably would have done it back with one of those older detective, pulp detective novels that it emulates, so... Seeing the attack marker. Oh, in this alley? Oh. Meh. Screw it.
Like I stared at the sun for too long.
Yeet. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That was a few too many E's on my yeet, so... got myself a good old dozen. Collect bonus from drop points. Damn it.
Spare a veteran some change?
Absolutely.
Here. All yours.
Bless all good to you. God bless.
All the mobile stash. There you are, buddy. Beautiful solid gold rocket car that you are. And go back to dumping everything into it that isn't in Omaha. Sold at a later time. Grab Satori. Satori. And let's go ahead and call Jackie's Arch for some wiggliness. That's the technical term. Room. Really should pay attention to the map. I mean, the GPS is not great, but it is better than literally not. As the GPS didn't cause me to jump off the side. To my death. Okay, then. Now, are there tiger claws here having been revived? Because that would suck. If there were more tiger claws, then there normally would be. I see no kitties. Somewhere around here is a fridge with no future written on it. That does not say no future. Doesn't have anything cool in it. I believe it's in this building or that other one I just walked past. There we are. No future, brought to you by Sobi.
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape, but alive. Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
Hey, got a status? Find the package?
You could have told me. The package was a man.
If it was a box of bananas, I'd use the post office. Get over it.
Well, who is he?
The ambassador to Mexico. Jesus, it doesn't matter who he is. I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
What? Asshole hung up.
That shit is why you go through a fixer. Let's princess carry this guy. Let's drop him in this alleyway here. Can't spot something with a knife in your dick. I mean, you probably could, but he didn't. Let's go with the second one. Not get too far away from him. Well, Mr. Ambassador. Let's keep Princess carrying you. Seeing one on my radar up there. Those are just some locals. Stay there for a sec. Knife and liver.
Hey, B! You hear me?
Loud and clear. Don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shoot, prizes and all. You know, over here with your range.
Uh-huh, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
Didn't think big parties were your thing.
Yeah, well, it ain't a big one, but, you know, running low on heads. Gotta bring in the clients. Attract them and shit.
Could try selling iron straight from factory. Skip the whole part where you tinker for hours on each little shooter.
V, my dignity, please.
Sure, I'm in. When?
Well, right now. We'll wait on you. See ya.
And Wilson. Every time. Gets me. Mostly because I know that guy at the gun shop. He's usually not the one who runs it, but he's the one who miraculously doesn't get kicked out of it. He's basically like the guy at the game store, but... Actually, he is the guy at the game store, too. It's probably the exact same guy, let's be honest. And let's just drive real casual-like.
Not funny.
You're not funny. I'm a great driver. You can tell because I only ran over one pole. And no people. It's pretty easy to maneuver a car that has no engine in it.
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right, Hariyoshi?
Dennis gave me hope.
Early warning about the tigers would have been nice.
I had a hunch you'd manage this just fine. Given that you're here now, I see I was right.
Screw you, Dennis.
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
I know. Here.
May this blade serve you well.
Which one of you said that? You know what? I'm not asking. Increases electrical damage while Sandy is active. Increases crit chance by 50 and hits apply bleeding.
What's your name again?
Green Sergeant, World Best. Good instinct.
Yeah, I really kind of feel like that might be a racist-ass accent, I'll be honest. So, let's swap Satori out for Scalpel, because Scalpel works with Investin, which I have. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Nope, we need blue. Let's call the Arch, though, and... Beat yourself. What do we got nearby? Random job over here. Did I level? Nope, just my street cred. Gotcha. Oop. See, I'm such a good driver I didn't even hit a pole there. Mostly because it's harder to hit things on a motorcycle. What do we got, Regina?
There's a Mox. Something isn't right with her. Could be cyberpsychosis. My client's in danger. You need to get him out of it. Would really appreciate your help on this. Deets attached.
Oh, yeah. SOS, Merc needed. El Cantos is the target. Mox warehouse on Longshore North. Got a call from Hal. Guy's a known quantity in the area. Crack BD tuner used to work for WNS News till he got axed for fraud. And his business strictly street now, like it even matters. Hal's got himself an interesting sitch. He was tuning a BD for the Mox and must have fucked up because one of the girls went off the handle after she put on the wreath. Started screaming and shooting and everything at everything that moved. Hal managed to find a place to hide, but it's only a matter of time before she gets him. You're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Sending you the warehouse coordinates where Hal's holed up. Again, in case you missed it, this is an active shooter in the building. So go in with your iron at the ready. Eddies reach you only if Hal makes it out. Oh, not that shooter. This one. Okay. Tech ability to pop the door, that's nice. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun.
Who are you? Not a doc, by chance, are you?
Regina sent me.
Of course. Always has her finger on the pulse.
The hell happened here?
Hal was supposed to crack a BD for us? And he did. At least he said so. But it all went sideways. And Annie dove into it. Never heard her scream like that before. She snipped. Well, you can guess the rest.
That cyber psycho. Gotta do something.
Yes! Kill her. If you know how, just link into her through a local net. Fry some of her chrome. Bex, you can slot into her. She's close. Got hit first.
Love the pants, darling.
That cyber psycho. Gotta do something.
Already had that conversation.
Kill her. If you know how, just link into her through a local net. Fry some of her
I actually can't link into her local net, I don't believe, because
slot into her.
I ain't got a deck. But what I can do, aside from a quick save real quick, is
Go! Fight!
and she's down and unconscious. Good. Man, this Sandy lasts forever. Freaking love it. I'm gonna leave her alive because I'm supposed to keep cyber psychos alive. Yep, cannot jack into her. I do like the fact that with this being a high-end, fast-moving cyber psycho, they give you a lot of options for dealing with her, including frying her cyberware, which is good for a netrunner because netrunners usually don't get to back up their stuff with anything real good for combat other than that, and it's too small of a location to hide and weasel around in.
Hal, you alive?
Shh, not so loud. That psycho, you deal with her?
Sure did. You can come out now.
Finally. Man, I thought suffocating there.
You know when you open your eyes in the morning and think, this is gonna be a shitty day? That nothing will go the way it should? Well, this was one of those days. Wished I just stayed in bed.
You and me both.
The other girl? The one upstairs? She's alive, but she's in a bad way. Bleeding. Think you can put her back together?
Stupid question.
I can't, but Regina'll send someone around. It'll all be okay.
Good.
Well, that's my job done then. Till next time.
Next time? I fucking hope not.
Quick once over of the area, make sure that we got the neat stuff out of it.
Nicely done. Hal's very happy. Talks about you non-stop. Only good things, of course. And remember, V, word gets around. Closing the gig.
Purple tactician. Hell yes. Don't strictly need it, but I didn't kill the Cyber Psycho. I'm not going to tell her I killed the Cyber Psycho. It's really rude. She's unconscious. And then, what are you? I think... Yeah, let's get that one done here. Just quickly... break those, break the chain berserk. Couple extra bits there. Titian, Ajax, Chad, Yukimura. And now can I level up? Nope, still need more blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-da. Meh. Closer. Probably do it between sessions. Until then, I've got a pretty good sword with scalpel that just needs to be leveled. Oh, screw you. And let's see what this job is. Please be blood ritual. I really want to sword fight that one. That is so frickin' killer. And probably fatal. I'll be honest. Doesn't look like it. That looks like a warehouse.
Yo, V, there's this badge. He needs help with his investigation. Guy's known for operating in the gray zone. No scruples about working with mercs. Attach more deeds for you.
Thievery job. Swiping some CCTV footage from a Maelstrom warehouse. Client is Aaron McCarlson, NCPD sergeant, used to work as a consultant on the show Cops and Chops, 8 whole seasons, and is asking for a favor. Aaron's been digging into Maelstrom for a while now, says he's found a warehouse where they torture people, but you know how it is for badges, law slows them down with mountains of paperwork, so if they want to get something done, they have to get creative. Aaron knows that, which is why instead of waiting for fat-ass judges to grant him permission, he wants to get help from a contractor. Job simple. Get into the warehouse, steal the security cam footage, bring it back. And if you happen to shoot a few Maelstromers along the way, well, shit happens, right? World won't be worse off without them, that's for sure. Cool. This is one I can go in loud on, but let's... be subtle anyway, because we can. Call me a chicken shit. I will throw a knife at your face. Knife to meet you.
Nice of you to show. We're starting to get bored.
That ain't gonna work. Knife don't get through the gates like a bullet, though. I will say I like the barrier tracing in this because in a cheaper game, that would just be a wall. But in this game, that's not just a wall. You can shoot through that wall, but you can also hit the wall. Really depends on where your bullets land, which is cool. It's a nice detail. Machine gun. Ashtray. Damaged poker chip. Some cash. Steal the data. And that's how quick this one can go, is just retrieve the footage from the warehouse. Oh. It does alert some people, though. But I'm okay with that, because...
Nobody makes it out alive!
Come on.
Ah! God damn it!
Died from the bleed out. Or dropped from the bleed out. Okay. Kill us off one by one. Yes, indeed. And if you hadn't have been rude about it, I might have just exited. But you had to spot that I was stealing your data and attack me like some jerk. Not cool, man. Oh, glad I put him down. He had a freaking cannon. Gawker and Miller. The F did you do you quack? What? Paint editor chip doesn't effing work. It hurts so bad it makes me want to rip my optics out. When I find you, I'll cut your throat with a effing scalpel. Try booting the implant first, then run editor command. Okay, yeah, that works. Sorry. You're welcome. Oh, and next procedure comes the negative 100% discount. Yeah, no, I want to be able to charge the same thing. Good lord, the number of times I've been sworn at and yelled at and shouted down by somebody, and it's been something as simple as, did you hit the command? Did you unplug it and plug it back in again? Did you let your body shop know you have an estimate and then give it to them? Did you even schedule an appointment with your body shop? You thought I was going to schedule the appointment. Are you sure? Because I don't know what your shop is. Honestly, I don't care. Nobody cares. Cared, we wouldn't be all like, you can use any body shop you want. We'd be all like, that's a bad choice, fucko. But hey, you do you. Okay, so a few may drop. By a few, I mean literally all of them. Sheath. And hop on the motorcycle. Of course, like I've mentioned before, there's about a billion jillion ways to get in and out of those jobs. I chose one of the sneakiest paths, which was the roof. It actually avoided combat directly. And in and out. I gotta go up a couple floors. Be sure the elevator in this place ain't working.
Yeah?
Aaron, it's V. I've got the scrolls.
Oh, V! Thought you were Serenity Bible whack jobs. Come in.
So, hit any snags along the way?
There always are. Handled them.
You're real tough as nails, huh? That's how you survive out there. All right, now hand over those scrolls already. Choppity chop chop, huh?
Here, take them.
Great work. I'll spread the word you do solid merc work. Coming from Aaron McCarlson, that'll go far.
I don't care.
I'm sure it will. Take care.
Why can't I get... Why put something in a safe on the other side of that door if I'm literally not allowed to get past the guy? Eh, whatever. Leave Aaron's building.
Aaron's happy. I'm happy. Always pays to be on good terms with badges, right? Gigs closed. Eddie's on their way.
Hey, level up. We're halfway to cap. And we are almost done with reflexes, for that matter. Blades, guns, what unlocked? Crit chance for fully modded pistols. Shoot pistols and revolvers while dodging might be... yeah, you know, with the Sandy plugged in, that's gonna be fun. Please be ritual. Please be ritual. I want to get, like, the only other good Cyber Psycho sighting out of the way. I want to get it on camera. Or on stream. Plunk. I bet I can jump off that and live. Let's go check first. What's going on in this thread? Whose manticores are those? Or wyverns. Militech wyverns. Easy Pete's. See, that's what I'm talking about, not feeling bad about the frickin' spamming that throw with the modded with that throwing mod. Those were right on target. But they did not hit. Looks like they popped some maelstromers. Just Militech running some drone offs in the area, I guess. There's another one. Screw it. Go loud on that. Oh no, I was spotted by that drone. How terrible. Ajax. Some upgrade components. Some good loot, really. I have a problem to report. Please enter your client number. Long client number. Thank you. How can I help? Well, I had a drone breakdown on me. Can you provide the details? It don't fly. Thank you. Is the battery charged? Battery's busted. Busted. It happened when it nosedived into the dirt, I guess. You provide me the flight data logs. Sure. From what I see here, it looks like user took manual control of the drone, then flew it into a store to pick up a 6-pack of beer, then collided with a street light. Seriously? Under profile, Kyle Connors. Don't ring a bell. Can it be repaired under warranty? No, I'm afraid not. Manual control of the drone violates terms of the warranty. Well, shoot, thanks anyway, I guess. Is there anything else I can help you with? Nope. Man, glad to see tech support hasn't changed.
B, can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
Old friend, well connected to the influential. Why so mysterious? Get to the point.
I told you once I would explore options, knock on many doors. There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Of all people, you ought to know Night City tests everyone's reliability, even that of old friends. Sure about this guy? Trust him?
Many times we have had the opportunity to kill one another. Yes, I trust him.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown, after sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Well, okay, Murder Daddy. Let's see what's on this. Let's see here. At night, from the den located after the 5th bamboo in the hamlet, the fox goes out to hunt. He quenches his thirst at the watering hole. While waiting for your arrival, he takes shelter in the shade of the cherry blossoms. The fox is cautious and shall emerge when it is sure the water is not poisoned. Nope. Yes, it's Takemura. Using a burner via secure connection, but I figured that it is best to use a secret code I created. I suspect it might be beyond your abilities. Meet me at the docks on Channel Street in Japantown. Come at night. If no one's followed you, I will show myself. Is that understood? Is that too complicated? Gonna show yourself for what? That part of the code? And there's a saying in your country, one moment it'll come to me. Ah, yeah. Go fuck yourself. I love Takemura. He's great. What messages were here? Contract for security. Oh, okay. So, those were the contracted security for this area. And I just wiped them out for doing their job. Well, wiped them out because they were drones, and not police drones. No major loss. Don't meet with Takemura. Hop on your bike. Come on. There we are. Okay, let's get this last gig out of the way for the night. Let's see what this one is. One I was heading to. I was thinking of eating myself off the side there, but let's not bother. Jackie's Arch is fast AF. Driving right past the scene of an assault. What do we got over here? Combat. Who's coming at me? Oh, dang. They're just right on me, aren't they? Hey, cool, the Netrunner came out to greet me.
Heavy fire!
What the hell is even going on here?
She's bleeding! Now's our chance!
How is that a barrier that frickin' stops tech pistols? So, I hope I didn't fail this mission for stealth purposes, because I literally had no chance to even pick up the call. Well, that's all of them out. What the hell was I doing here? Like, legit, what was the job? You know what? Screw it. The job is to loot the place, then figure out what the job is. Screw you. Glad everybody came outside to meet me, so I didn't have to deal with all this BS, but seriously. I got no idea what's going on here, other than I got attacked. That's fun. Really hope this isn't a stealth op. I'm gonna be pissed if it was. Yep, you light yourself up. Gotta get a data vault from or data bank from a van. Oh, right. This one. They hijacked a secure storage van to get some intel, get something off of it. I think they probably just thought it was profitable, but I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of knew what was going on with it. Oh, that explains why that one hit so hard. He had a freaking tank gun also. Good freaking god, everybody out here with tank cannons. I'm the only pro. Can't break it. Not strong enough. So let's go back up here. Everything burns when I pee. Okay, and then let's see here. But there's that boss level net runner you can just light up. I do remember sneaking around this one, and it is quite tricky. I don't recall if I was sneaking around because I like to sneak, or if I was sneaking around because I had to get the bonus. Use my tech ability to pop this door, so there's that at least. I do like the fact that in places like this, like, they tend to, you know, for what, lack of better terms, is a dungeon crawl. They tend to put multiple uses of things, like you can hack your doors open, you can rip other doors open. A well-rounded character can get into most places. But they encourage something. There it is. Dead bank. Like, they encourage you to... They reward you for getting a higher stat, focusing, for specializing to some degree. But a well-rounded character can get into most secret rooms. Okay then, so that was a thing. Force open on that side. I think this side was hack, but it's fine. The camera's broken, so that's interesting. Tactical pants. And now we gotta drop it at the drop point, I guess. That was violent, brutal, and unnecessary. I don't know what twigged them so hard that they decided to fail my stealth op, or even knew what I was doing, but... No, I said deposit.
Thanks for the shard. Sure it'll come in handy. Gig closed.
Alright. Great cred 35, new gigs available. 1. We're at 2 hours and 12 minutes. Let's do some discovery over the weekend, poke around at these new jobs, and choose some choice ones to pick up. I'll also probably do all the tarot card pickups because it's just simply walk, run, sprint, jump, get to the area, look at the thing. It's more important that the job gets completed. It's just a runaround mission, really. Let's see your perk points, though. So... headshot with a pistol increases crit chance. Eh? It's cute. Evasion increases by 6 seconds, or by 25 for 6 seconds after dodging. Crit chance when weapon's fully modded. When wielding a blade, defeating an enemy restores 20% health and increases movement speed. Hell yes, sister. Increases damage against enemies with max health. Increases bleeding for 3 seconds. Yeah, let's increase bleeding duration while using the scalpel. I call that good. And speaking of, I will save here, and we will call it a day. So, that was some fun side gigs, getting to talk to Murder Daddy, and start to reconcile things with, Keanu Reeves in our head. Hopefully we work out to get on his good side, or he gets on in our good graces, one way or another. Because I do like Johnny Silverhand, but he's such an emo bitch at points. Like, it's really annoying. He's insightful. He's got a certain attitude to him that's cool, but there's also some cool stuff that happens if you get to a certain comfort level with him. Gonna try and aim for something later on down the line. A big thank you, as always, to everybody who showed up and joined me here in the fluff pile. A special shout out to Chapper Smashes, who is my newest follower, and to Doc777, who joined me between the Scuffed session and last session. Or no, during Scuffed session, so his shout out was actually not recorded or aired at all. Which is terrible. Pretty rough, but I mean, that's how bad that sesh was. Last Thursday was awful. I am going to check, see if we've got a good raid target. Let's see here. Twitch. And immediately pause that. Who do we got up? Big Chunk, Sayo, and Mango Mongoose. Well, of those three, Big Chunk's the only one who's not playing Dead by Daylight, so let's raid Big Chunk. Is /raid at Big Chunk 53. Said raid. There we go. And I'm going to end the stream here, but thank you all for joining me and have a lovely weekend.